Hi dear friends, this is our discussion lesson number 6 with our students from intermediate group. Today we are going to discuss cybercrimes. Bad people use technology, internet and other online sources to scam other people. Cybercrimes cost New Zealand around $250,000 annually, and a New Zealand company called NetSafe came up with an idea to create a chatbot that distracts the scammers. This chatbot is designed to make the scammers waste their time on unnecessary conversations and keep the real customers of the bank away from the scammers. Today we are going to discuss this topic and other forms of cybercrimes. If you want to listen to just an audio version of this lesson, you can go to our Telegram channel, download the audio and listen to it. The link to our Telegram channel is in the description below. Like this video and subscribe to this channel so we can create more videos like this. Hope you enjoy this conversation. Let's get started.
Hello, Olga, how are you?
Okay. Do you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Oh, hello. How are you?
Shamza, how are you?
Good evening, Mr. Muhammad. I'm good. Thanks.
Okay,
And you?
cool, thank you. Hello, and welcome everybody. So I think like two of you are just here. So welcome everybody, and today we are gonna discuss two topics. The first topic is the New Zealand chatbots designed to scam the scammers. It's about cybercrime. And the second topic is going to be about AI, and some banks are using AI to stop the criminals and rogue trading. So like simply to stop fraud, to stop money laundering in their banks. So it's going to be second topic. Welcome everybody. Tell me about the first topic, Shamsa, go. What is New Zealand doing?
Okay, let's start from the New Zealand annually. Cybercrimes cost New Zealand annually more than $250 US dollars, New Zealand dollars, and that's why one company decided to create a chat bot, so-called race game, to protect New Zealanders from scam. And just in 24 hours, the more than 6,000 scam emails had been sent to Rescam, and there was more than 1,000 long-winded conversations, scammers and with chatbots. And the chatbot was created like chatbot makes some error, or use some slangs, just impersonating, just look like real people. And there was more than 20 really long-winded conversations between chatbot and scammers. And what else? Maybe Idbek will add something.
Idbek will have different questions, don't worry. You all are gonna have like a lot of good questions. So great. And their purpose, what was their purpose? Why did they do it?
To protect New Zealanders from scammers.
Yeah, from scammers,
because
from like
because there are lots of money. I think 250,000.
Yes. So they just wanted to save money.
Save money.
Okay. Thank you. Idbek, how are you? Hello. Hello. Yes, I do hear. Hi, how are you? Where are you?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Do you hear me?
Yes, I hear.
What can you add to what has already been said? What can you add to this topic about the cybercrime and the chatbot that they have designed?
Okay, I can add as New Zealanders made some chatbots to work with scammers. This chatbot is like risky, and also they do one program, or we can say site as a net safe that it providing free online safety advice in New Zealand. Everyone can find any question about scammers from this site. Also, in this topic say that bot works particularly well because New Zealand is not targeted by any homegrown scammers, only targeting the country from abroad.
Okay. Good. Thank you. So now, like, as it is a discussion lesson, we are gonna like ask a lot of questions and answer them. Okay, let's go. Rebecca, tell me, how often do you receive scam emails?
I receive maybe in 1 year once or twice.
Okay, once or twice a year.
Yes.
Okay, what would you do if you knew someone was trying to scam you?
I don't reply them. I don't
reply them.
Yes.
Okay. Olga, let's get back to you. Can you think of a common scam people fall for? So what is a common scam that most people fall for?
I think it's through their mailbox and they're from the column. There often we fall scam from the column in the phone, especially if scammers call into adult people. They believe in all things that scammers say, and it's their it's most influent. It most the adult people often fall from scammers. And sometimes, yes, there are young people can fall scammers through their email. For example, it's sometimes I understand that it's not true and it's not real thing, but sometimes I want to believe that I win 1 million ruble, for example. Yes, and I understand that it's not true, but it's some people can believe in this and they fall scam. I think yes, they can fall the scam.
Yeah, sure. I remember my father like telling me, "Oh, come on! There's a message. It tells me like you can buy but not pay, and there are like you can take 1 million." I say like, "This is scam, Dad," and he says, I thought there is some free money." And I tell him, don't even dream of it.
Yes, and my parents also believe sometimes, not every time, not every scam message, but sometimes their mom calling me and say, "Oh, do you realize I win there not money, but some things like travel in ferries, bought their products from the shops on the current sum. Yes, and I say to her that it's not true, Mom. Hey, hello, it's not true. Yes, I no. My opinion, many adult people, it's a victim. It's a real victim for scammers.
For scammers, yes. Shamsa, let's get back to you. Why do you think some people don't report being scammed? For example, as Edibek said, like when he is scammed, he just like does not reply. Why does not he report it that he's like being scammed?
Why people doesn't report?
Don't report, yes.
Don't report.
Yes.
Because you don't know because how to say, don't know to whom to report. For example, you just received an email or a phone call and подозреваемый, как сказать?
Подозреваемый, suspicious,
and he cannot to suspect someone.
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you mean by suspect? Подозревать?
Да.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, like you're right. For example, I even remember I was once scammed. You know, they took like around. I had $100 in my bank account. They took my money, but I never reported. I don't know why. Okay.
What?
Yeah, I'm also a victim, so feel sorry. Let's go. Have you ever fallen for an online scam? Or maybe anyone you know?
Happily not. I haven't, but it was maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago when me and some my colleagues received an email regarding some, I don't remember, some tax, and just my colleague said that this is scam. Do not open this email. Just delete them. I don't remember. Maybe sometime, but I don't remember.
Okay. Why do you think people fall for a scam?
Maybe because people always forgot that the free cheese is only on Mall Street, and the desire for a free gift takes over the mind, and of course messages like just like you win something, just click the link and get your prize is very
very tempting, right?
Yeah,
we
very
say
tempting.
Yeah.
And of course it's the simplest one, but there are some more complicated scams like phone calls, just like maybe someone call you from the bank, or if you watch the Wolf from Wall Street or the Wolf of Wall Street, like someone call you and trying to sell you an asset, and it's all because of people very доверчивые,
naive. Yes, it's called naive. I do agree with you.
Can I add something?
Yeah, of course.
For example, how you can be scammed. For example, if you just visited some questionable or
suspicious.
questionable website and you agreed with the message, for example, for collecting personal information, and that bot trying to collect information about you, such like maybe your location or which websites usually you use with it, and after this the scammers will offer you an offer приложение
make an offer
will make you an offer which very attractable for you, and you can just not reject, and this way you can be scammed, and this a little bit complicated way which use scammers maybe.
Yeah, like I think the first point that you mentioned about the desire of people to have something or to own something, I think
free.
Yes, for free, as I already told you about my dad's story. Like I think this is like the big one, you know, this is the big one. For example, if you like tell someone do this and you win, for example, $1,000 or $10,000, and they do it. But if you do it, like if you tell them read this or train in the gym or read this book or go to college or get a diploma or learn this skill, and you will be making $1,000 or $2,000 every month, and it looks very boring for them. It looks very boring, very slow, very late. But someone tells them, "Oh, come on, you're going to be like you're going to win $10,000 by just doing like one simple thing," and they do it. Like they want something very fast. This is also the desire of owning something very fast. So, like to correctly put it, this is, I think, the biggest point why people fall for it. I even remember, like, I have a lot of friends who have fallen for scams. So,
Just
there
like,
are.
can I tell about this, because there was an email like Adidas celebrate its 100 years of I don't know something, and that's why he gives Adidas gives prices, maybe shows, and click the bottom and just get your price. And I received and not just click the link, and of course share this message to your friends, and I received this message from some of my friends, and I was like, oh my god, who I'm friends with, why they are so trusting, and why they send me such scams. And it was very popular in Dushanbe maybe 2 years ago, just it was 1 year or 2 years ago. But help not к счастью,
Hopefully
people stopped believing such messages, and that's really good.
Yes, I got it from I got those kind of messages from adults, not only from some like friends. I got it from some adults. They are like 40-45 years old, and you see, if he is a kid, you see like, oh, okay, he's naive, as Bertie said, he's like unexperienced. But when he is like a grown-up man and he sent these messages, and it is really funny. Like no one in the world gives you something for free. No one.
But sometimes we want to believe in their some fairy tale.
Fairy tales. You're right.
When they shared this message to me, and it was just 2 or 3 hours, how much дурак быдай? Of course. Fake. Just scam.
Let me recall some experiences about like getting free things. I remember a guy. This guy is like 10 years younger than my dad. My mom was telling that when there was some events in the city center in the downtown, and they were offering free food, but this was a very bad group, you know, and they offered free food, and that guy was a student, didn't have enough money, and wanted free food, and went to this event. and ate free food for 1 month, and he was a student.
Chinese charge, yes. It was a
No,
charge.
it was in Tajikistan actually.
No, I heard a story about how секта, как сказать, секта.
I don't know. Secta is secta.
I heard that in Dushanbe somewhere was a church, Chinese church. Just they start to deliver free food for people and призывали к своей религии. Как сказать?
Invited.
Yeah, yeah. I thought that you just want to tell this story.
Agents.
Sorry?
I'm sorry. Sorry for terrible. Sorry. I said that it was the свидетели Иеговы agents.
Иеговы agents.
Sorry, Mr. Muhammad. I just thought that you want to tell this story because I heard this story.
Like as a
free.
Or the mention I'm experienced in this topic. And that guy participated in that event, and after 1 month, he continued repeatedly eating free food every day. He didn't go to college, university, and after a month, he went to university, and he figured out that he was kicked out of the university.
Oh.
Another guy, I remember, he was my friend, and he is still my friend, and he went to this some MLM businesses, something like that. And a guy promised him, I don't know, the golden ball or something like that. And he was a student. He didn't have money, and he went everywhere, found money. He had a laptop. He sold his laptop to me. I said, this is not good. And he said, oh, come on, I'm gonna be a millionaire. You don't want me to be successful. I said, this is fake, my bro. And he continued. He put like $2,000 or $2,500, I think. He bought some stuff from them, and after that, he saw that it is good when you are in that group, but that group is not healthy and friendly group. And he figured out this after paying that money. So, yeah. And another friend I have who was in Russia, and somebody asked him, you won several $1 million, send us $1,000. It is a commission to transfer, and they send it. They say, 1,000 is not enough. Now money is in London. Send us 10,000 rubles, around $200. Send us $200, so we send you $1 million to Tajikistan. And this he spent. He was a student here, 19, 20 years old. And he spent around I think $500, and he said, come on.
Really?
He was a student and asked money from everyone, and finally somebody told him, you're stupid, this is not real. Nobody is gonna send you $1 million. Who cares about you? Somebody from the US or Canada are gonna send you the exact amount of money. This is life. And finally he was crying, and this is the story of scammers. So
I think that, for example, some scammers create online shopping stories, and they, for example, they sell iPhones 10 times cheaper than anywhere, and ask you to send them money. It could be the one type of online scam. Online phishing is just people. I don't know how people can believe that when this stuff costs, for example, $200, and in this, maybe in some websites it's just $100. But
trust. I also wonder. I don't know. I also wonder, how do people do this? Okay, we have a question. Who would you say are the most vulnerable to being scammed? And Olga answered this question. The adults people, adults.
Yeah.
Yes.
Adult and some young. Yes.
Youth, yes. Like, but we do not have to. Let's stop here, and we do not have to praise ourselves. Just in case, maybe one day, it's like
Yeah.
the proverb, never say never. Maybe one day we also fall. I also thought I'm very very careful guy, and I never fall for this. I never played these games of winning this. I never played the games, and I'm not a gamer, and I felt like I'm very careful guy, but yeah. But it looks like I'm not.
I I hope that we
Who
will
knows?
never
Who knows? Yes.
Amen.
In the future, what will be with us?
Yeah.
But you know, I hope we will never face some scammers. But I'm a little bit worried about romance scam, because before I was searching information about maybe 10 types of online scams, and there was dating scam. It's like, and I remember the story, millionaire from Tinder or Tinder Slender, I don't know, Tinder Slender, Slender, when some guys create fake accounts on dating websites and get on relationship with multi women and ask them for money. It's also one way of scamming.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
And
I think.
I worry about it. I hope I will never face.
I don't worry because I'm not rich.
Oh.
Like, no, Olga, what she's saying, it is a romance, so they do not ask you for $1 million. They ask you for $100. So they ask you for the money that you can. They're not millionaires. Those guys are not some like I mean, come on, do not let's say it is called detour, like going out of the main point, because I had a teacher, an English teacher was talking with a guy on Facebook. It was in 2014. My English teacher has fallen and sent around some $100 to this guy, and he was a guy from India. Can you imagine?
Oh.
And he was when we are talking like this about the scamming, it's like, oh, that is a good way to make money. maybe I shouldn't go I shouldn't work this hard. Maybe I shouldn't study this hard, right? There are easy ways to make money. Yeah, thank you.
Как сказать, каждая уважающая себя женщина, как сказать, типа.
Respectful. Every respectful woman.
For example, I remember some stories when I was younger in Tajikistan, and just girls talk to each other, and I realized that every VIP girl in Dushanbe has her own boyfriend, which every month pay for her internet connection or for her mobile. Тариф, как сказать?
Tariff is tariff.
Tarif? Yeah, mobile
Yes.
tariff.
Yes.
And it also could be clarified like scam.
Yeah, it could be. I think we had an
Maybe
audio.
cybercrime.
CYBERCRIME, yes. I think we had an audio. It was about a Japanese man who was a psychologist, a grown-up man, expert and professional psychologist, and he has fallen several times. I think 2 times he has fallen in love with a chatbot. Do you remember this story?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, we studied it with all of you. You see, they say there were 5 million accounts, 5 million accounts, and out of that, only 12,000 of them were real women, and the rest are just fake.
Mhm.
That is terrible. I have never
I think I did. When I was 18, I talked with girls on Одноклассники. I was very naive. So today I'm gonna open all cards. So probably in the future you think like, oh, my teacher is not that smart. I was not smart. When I was like 17, 18, like in the 10th grade, I think, or 11th grade, 10th grade probably. I had Одноклассники and I was really popular. And I talked with some girls. So it was like only that. When I became student, I only studied and never did this kind of like talking to strangers online. This was only when I was 17. Yeah. 1 year. I was very superstar at the classic.
Blogger.
I think there in the past year, yes, 10, 15 years ago, it were less scammers than now. And in those years, yes, many accounts were real accounts.
Yeah.
With real people.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we communicate earlier with the reality person. But now, yes, you are right. It's many fakes among their millions of accounts, and it's jackpot to communicate with the real people, with the real person now.
Okay.
Can I add something? It's
Yes.
just my opinion because I
Yeah, of
didn't
course.
read any report about this. I think that 2020 and 21st years we can call as an age of scammers, because those years everyone worked online and everyone was staying at home during lockdown, and it was a very good chance for scammers. And because the people was scared. For example, if I were scammer, I would use this chance. For example, because people very scared about their bank account, about their credit card, and you can just call and make very smart speech, and
Yes.
And
You would have a lot of money.
Cheat. People.
Yes. Okay. Let's go to the next one. We were talking about this, and Idibek, now it is your turn. How do you stop a scammer from scamming you, for example?
Okay, we can stop by putting a difficult password in our email, or
yes.
The good way, I think. Yes, it's by
what
putting. We don't reply when they send to us a message. We don't reply. It's another way. If we reply, we how you said, maybe they kalamuna tometan, how we can say
trick. In Russian it is трюк. Трюк, yes. So in English you can say trick. They can trick us.
Yes, when we continue to reply them and speak with them, maybe they trick us. But the good way, it's don't reply.
Okay. Okay, listen up. Listen up, because I am gonna ask you a lot of questions. Okay. Listen up, Dibek.
Okay.
What kind of people think of these scams? Like, what kind of people scam other people? Who are these scammers?
Scammers?
Yes. In your opinion, what kind of people are they?
I think they don't have enough knowledge to use it to earn money and another things. They
Ezan خوب.
choose another
مرا بیار.
way to.
Yeah, I am listening. That's it? Only they do not have money? I'm listening.
Yes, they don't have enough knowledge. They use another way to earn money.
They use
I-
another way.
I'm not agree with this point. I don't think that the scammers don't have enough knowledge, because I think all of them well-educated person, maybe some programmers, or maybe if someone just talk with scammers, maybe you get some fake phone call and they are very красноречивы.
Красно.
Хорошо, красноречивый.
I cannot
Good
recall it now. Rhetoric speakers, you can say it.
Yeah. Rhetoric?
Yes.
Rhetoric, yes. When,
Yeah,
like you say, they are rhetoric speakers, okay?
Yeah. I don't think they are stupid. They are not, because they are just looking for easy way to make money, just sitting at home and
Okay.
cheating people.
Yeah, correct. Yes, Debek.
But there are knowledge and mind. Akl, yes, Mr. Muhammad?
It is. It's called brain. Like
called brain?
Look, when there is knowledge, it is okay. There is znania, knowledge, and it is called smartness or intelligent. Okay. Intelligent.
Is it akl? Bu
Yes.
akl.
Yeah,
Okay,
intelligent.
Smart.
I think maybe they have knowledge but they don't have intelligence. Intelligent, it's another thing. Maybe
Yes, intelligence, right?
Yes, maybe
Intelligence.
yes, maybe person in their people in their life they can get knowledge but not intelligence. Not everybody can get intelligence. Because of this, they maybe they have knowledge. They are smart, maybe in their field. But
Yes.
it doesn't mean they are intelligent. Because of this, they use another ways.
I do agree with you, because like when you say yeah, I also had a friend. I had a lot of friends to say, like, the prisoner who is in jail knows a lot about the law of that country, and also the lawyer knows a lot about the law of the country. But one person who knows law is a lawyer. He makes money when he practices the law, and another one who knows the law is in jail. I mean, the prisoner. So here is a difference between like intelligent people and stupid people, but both of them are smart. Both of them are knowledgeable. They know the law very well. Does it make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so let's go to the next one. Yes.
Sorry, I have one question. How can intelligence affect people to not, how can I say, to not scam another people?
Not to scam. Yeah. In
How
this
can,
case,
because
in this case, I think when we have, for example, when Idibek is talking about intelligence, maybe he refers to morals, good moral.
Yeah.
So some people do not do it because they are afraid, and some people, they are afraid of law, of crime, of jail. That's why they don't do it. And other people don't do it because of moral reasons. They have good morals. For example, I listened to a guy who says like for example, they are working, Indian guys. He says like they are working under like very 40-50 degrees Celsius, very hot in Dubai. If I tell them like, let's do something bad for me and I give you $1 million, or just accept another religion, he talks about Muslim people. Say no, like I don't do it. It means like they have high morals, very good morals. And the people probably do this, they have no morals and no ethics. And as Idbek said, they are not intelligent in the right way. They are only knowledgeable and resourceful in their fields. That's it. Does it make sense?
I cannot agree. Maybe because maybe we have to use maybe another word, not intelligence, because I understand
what
intelligent
other words?
People.
Yes, what other
I
words?
don't know. Maybe something with связанное. Related to moral, not intelligence, because I understand intelligence as a very, high educated person is maybe intelligent. I don't know. I think I will find.
Yeah. Keep looking.
Maybe it's my bad because I understand intelligence in another way, not in that.
I do agree with you.
Yeah.
I do agree with you. Like as I said, to be intelligent in a right way. You got it? We can elaborate on it. You have got to be intelligent, morally intelligent, like in a right way. Morally intelligent in the right way. I think this way it makes more sense.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Hope so.
Sorry for that. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We are gonna see. Okay, so we are gonna see, and let's see. Like there is, I think as you said, we don't have this kind of thing that you say like in akıl, as Idbek says. We don't have this. It is in English intelligence. So, but like the way that we understand akıl, maybe we can say it morally intelligent in the right way. So I think this is a better version, a better way to express it. Okay, let me go to the next question. Olga, are you here? Hello?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here.
Let's see, what are the most popular ways scammers use to scam people?
Nowadays, I think it's through the mailboxes, because I think the biggest part of people use the mailbox for privacy and for work. We all use it. And it's number one. And the second way is the scam through the phone, calling and messaging. And yes, this is the most two popular ways for scamming.
And the next follow-up question is, what are the most effective ways?
I think effective ways, it's for scam through the call, because if you hear the voice, yes, you can be more you stand more acceptable.
Yes.
And yes, if you only read the messaging, yes, from the scammers, you read and change your attention on other things, and you can forget about it in the 1, 2, 3 seconds, and you don't remember, yes, about the about the scam that you receive. And if you speak with the scammer, I think yes, they have some psychology, some психологические приемы.
Psychological tricks.
Tricks, yes, psychology.
Psychological tricks.
Psychological tricks, yes, and you yes, through the voice, they make some not good things with you. They can influence in your on your behavior, on your decide on your decision. Yes, and I think through this way they can influence on the people from the colon.
Yeah, I think if you give them enough time, probably they make you fall in love.
but sorry,
Yes.
can I add just one sentence? Why fake calls more effective than email scams?
Yes,
For example,
text, right?
For example, during the phone calls, you don't have enough time to make your mind, and you have just
exactly. Thank you so much. This is how I was scammed.
Oh my God, your $100.
Yes, $100. My poor $100. Yeah.
And when you receive some email scam, you have time to get deep on this point. You can just search some information about this very questionable company.
Yes.
But during phone calls, as mentioned Olga, they use psychological tricks and just you just fall in love with this amazing guy and send him your
money,
your bank credit card account.
Yeah. Like when you are like mentioning all of these points, today I read a news that a girl, I think from Samara in Russia, a girl like fell in love with a guy on VKontakte. It is a Russian Facebook. She sent a lot of like around $10,000. She sent to this guy, you know.
10,000.
And when I read this news, I say like, why don't I use VKontakte? Why don't I find this kind of girls? I never find this kind of girls. I always work, and this guy is making $10,000 like very fast. And I say, come on. Okay.
Как сказать? Я вижу пользу.
I see the benefits.
I see the benefits from my poorness, from бедность.
Misery. Бедность,
misery. Yeah. If you don't have nothing, you will not lose nothing.
No, like this girl did not send that amount of money like to this guy one day or for once. He contacted this girl for several months. I think it was about 1 year. They are talking about 1 year. They are talking with this guy, and this guy is not asking for $10,000 at once. He's asking about like $200, $400, $500, something like that. And they are in touch, and they are like keeping in touch, and she's sending money to him. And like when you know the situation of Russia, and he says, I'm in Ukraine, send me some money, I'm a soldier, and he's using every trick possible to get money out of her. And so this is a very bad stuff.
I think after
Sorry?
Yeah, you go first, Olga. Sorry.
Yeah.
And if she gets a credit in the bank, it's more upsetly. I don't know how to say it. If it's not all her money, if it's bank money, and
Yes.
she stands to be to turn this money, back this
Yeah.
money to bank.
I think I can like
Because
find that.
$10,000, it's a big sum for their simple Russians. I think it's a huge. It's a big money. It's an amount of money. $10,000.
Yeah, I know. Like $10,000, like, is very, very big amount of money.
Yes.
I can't even find the news. I think here, like, she was not. She was not a big, like an adult. She's like a very young girl. She's, I think, like around younger than 20. Younger than 20, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
20. Oh my God.
Yes. Жительница Санкт-Петербурга перевела почти 600 тысяч рублей парню по переписке, который уехал служить в зоне СВО в августе прошлого года. 22, значит, получается, ей. Летняя Полина познакомилась с приложением в контакт знакомства 28-летним Игорем. So, like, his is 28 and girl is 22. I think in 22 you don't have $10,000. Yeah.
Yes.
So. Let's go, guys, to the next question. Idibek, are you here? Shanoza, did you want to say something?
I just wanted to say that after this class, I will just praying to not come across such situations.
Yeah. Like, I hope so. Like, I saw it in my real life. Can you imagine? My teacher was around like 24, 25, and she sent some money to some strange guy in India. That is hilarious, you know? Back then I was like, I had no idea what is English, what is like scamming, I had no idea what was Facebook even. Let's go to the next part, guys. Idibek, are you here?
Yes.
What do you do to protect yourself from cybercrime? I know, like, you are not in technology field and you do not use like all these futuristic internet and online stuff every day, but all in all, if you were living in Dubai, you had like several international banks in your phone, and you have like you install like, let's say, 5 banks on your phone, and like 5 taxi companies, and there are 5, I don't know, like Одноклассники, Facebook, Instagram, like 5 or 10 like this, and 5 messengers like WhatsApp, Viber, and blah blah, Telegram. You have around like 20 something like these messaging and social messaging apps and social apps and bank apps, like and dating apps like Tinder, or like when you come to Dubai, you're not with your wife, so you can say, okay, let's chill out. Okay, find a girlfriend. So in this case, how what do you do to protect yourself from cybercrime? So people do not steal your money, you don't send some money to strange girls hoping that she's in Dubai. So how did it?
Okay, by don't coach my money, we can do in banks there are a lot of types of card. There are gold card, and another card. If you want to protect our cards from the scammers, we can choose gold cards. It will be more protective. The first way to protect our money. And also, how I said before, by putting a difficult password.
Yes.
But hackers, if we do all of these hackers can how I say, can coach our money. But if they want to coach our money, it's difficult to coach by don't asking with us. It's difficult. It's difficult, but they choose sometimes they choose the easy way, and they ask. There are my cousin 1 month ago. Someone called him from Moscow, from Russia, when he put in his card 2050 money. Someone called him from Russia, asked, "Are you Ilham?" It's his name. He said, "Yes, I am Ilham. Can you say me something about your card number and another thing?" He asked. I will send you something like this. And he didn't say him anything. What I want to say is he chose the way by asking.
Yes.
It's the easy way. The easy way.
Yeah.
They know that someone have in his card some money, but they can't coach it without asking credit number and another
Card
data
numbers,
about
right?
this card. Yes.
Thank you. So, like, you mean if you want to save your money and protect your money, you need to have a gold card. Okay. How about if you met a girl on a dating website and she asked you to send her $100, and like if you send her $100, she's in a very bad condition, and right after you send, she gets out of her situation and comes to you. So what do you do? That's $100. You're in Dubai. You're making $10,000 every month. $100 is nothing. So what do you do?
She want to send me, and I have to.
No.
Yes.
She is asking you,
Yes.
please send me $100. I am in bad situation. I just finished my work and I will come to you in 1 hour. So, like, what do you do?
I don't send.
Come on.
If I don't know anyone, I don't send. I don't.
You know her. Like you
her.
talked with her on Instagram, or I don't know, maybe on Contact, or maybe on Tinder. You talked with her and you know her, like her picture. Maybe you video called her, but you are sure that she's a real girl. So what do you do? Would you send her $100?
No, I don't send. When I she knows Sudan, how we can
meet.
When I meet with someone in Instagram, in social media, I don't send him anything. If he was my friend before in Tajikistan, if he is my neighbor, another my friend, if he go or he went some years ago to Dubai or another country, if he wants from me, I will send him. But by meeting by social media, I don't.
Come on. Okay.
Yes, really,
okay.
really.
Okay. Let's go. And next question is going to be for Shanuza. So, like, what do you think should happen to scammers if they are caught?
Oh,
if police catch scammers, so what do you want to happen to them? Today you are a judge, a lawyer.
I just remembered a phrase from Белоснежка. It was "голову с плеч."
Okay.
I don't know how to translate it into
what is it?
English. Голову с плеч, типа отрезать голову.
Oh, cut his head.
Of course, not so ужасно.
Okay. Terribly.
Not so terribly, and every crime has its own ответственность.
responsibilities.
Responsibilities, and of course scamming is also one type of crime, cybercrime, and every scammer should be blocked. No,
Judged.
Yes. Yeah.
Tell me your opinion. Today you are a judge, a lawyer. So what do you want happen to them? You are a lawyer, I am a judge.
It will depend on the situation. If in case of girl from Samara, in this case, I think I cannot judge this guy because it was her choice to send him money. He just asked about money. He didn't broke his bank account. He didn't steal from her bank account. And in this case, I will not judge him. But in your case, when you lost $100, I will put him just for 10 years.
So
very short.
Yes, sentence for 10 years in jail. So like you are very kind judge. So I think if someone finds you on Tinder and asks you to send money, like he's a very like lucky guy. So very lucky guy. You don't even get angry at him. You get angry at yourself and tell like I am the silly one who sent money to him, so he's not like guilty. And yeah, the lucky guy, the lucky guy is the one who finds you on Tinder. So
I think there are not any zakon.
Law.
Yes,
Law.
there are not any law to judge him because I don't know. Maybe they are, but
there are. Why do you think that there are not like any? There are, there are. Like it is, for example, first of all, it is financial. It is about harming that girl financially. Yes, yeah, it is like financial. How do we call it? Financial responsibilities. Yeah, something like that. Like, and in other case, he also cheated in a way, and yeah, he also cheated in a way. That's why it is like he's gonna like be responsible for the crime that he committed. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Olga, are you here?
Yes, of course.
Yes.
So let me like see another. So can you think of any other types of scam emails, scam phone calls? So we did it. Have you ever been ripped off when you bought something? Do you know what does mean ripped off?
Yes, it's ну, во время покупки у вас что-то, ну, как сумку выдернули или да?
No. Ripped off, for example, when you go
обманули.
Yeah, like simply обманули, no обманули, this like this here like cheating is deceiving is a little different, because ripping off, when you go to buy a potato, they ask you, oh, like madam, potato is really good, and this potato is like better, and
From India.
India, yes. In reality, they sell you worse potatoes with higher prices and several other fake products. They take a lot of money from you, but they sell you very poor quality products, and probably they get a lot of money for that. It happens when you buy, for example, a car. When you buy a car and the previous owner of the car tells you that the car is in the best shape, it has like no stretches, and it has like no scars, it has never been hit. But when you buy it, after a day, a month, you figure out that, oh, this car has been hit, this car had several accidents, and this car is not new. And this is called ripped off, you know? Okay.
Now no, yes. I must think. Yes,
Okay.
if in the simple way, yes, it was. Yes, it happened with me in past years when there
Where were you? What did you buy?
Yes, it was in the green market when it was at summer. Then I bought pear. Yes, and as you said about it was the best pear on the shelf. I don't know how to say it.
Yes.
Vitrina. Yes, on the shelf.
I got it on the shelf. Yeah.
Yes, and I imagine how I eaten this beautiful pear, this juice. Yes, and when I come back home, I found that it was the small, old, not for eat pear, and I was so upset. And after that, I returned to the green market and made a beautiful scandal with the shop saleswoman. Yes, and it was there. It was several times and ripped off me, and all these situations with me were in the green market especially.
Okay, let's go. Thank you for retelling. I think all of us probably sometimes have been ripped off, but probably I am the biggest one, the biggest person here because
Yes, I had also situation.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. What was it? Tell us about it.
When I was in Turkey, I ordered pastel by internet. When they bring us it, what? Pastel.
Pastel is sheets. Sheets. Sheets.
Yes. When we ordered sheets, they bring us. It was like simple rag. Simple rag, not how we saw in internet in photos.
Yeah.
It was very bad. Yes.
Yes, like when you see them in the photos, you see it is like the Queen Elizabeth sheets, right? But they bring you, it is for cleaning the floor.
Yeah, it was very bad.
I think we can call Turkey as the center of мошенничество в сфере продажи.
Fraudulent. Мошенничество, fraudulent. Fraud. It's called fraud, yes. Okay, I agree with you. Like there are 80 million people living in this country. So they need to live somehow. Come on. Guys, do not judge them. Let's go. Here, let's go to questions, guys. And there are students 8 questions. Did you find it?
But our time
Yes.
is over.
These are the fast questions. I know it is like 11, 12 o'clock in Korea. Okay, let's go.
It's because I'm not ready for this part because of it. I mentioned about the time.
Do you have to be ready about it? Okay, you're just gonna ask and I'll answer. Don't worry. In the question, students A questions. In the back, you ask and please, Olga, you answer. Go.
What is junk mail? It's the spam in our mail which we receive from different companies like online shops, different education platforms, sports marathons, and other and other advertisement. Yes, advertisement.
Okay. Let's go. Olga, listen. Idibek asks and you answer. Okay, go. Idibek, ask the second one, please.
What do you think of junk mail and junk mailers?
I answer it. I am answer, yes.
Second one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Junk mail, it's literally it's garbage of
Yes.
the letter. And junk mailers, it's bots. It's not real people who sit in and send millions of letters to the other people. I think it's in the way advertisement.
Advertisement, yes. Number 3.
Advertisement.
Go number 3.
What is worse, junk mail in your inbox or junk mail delivered to your house?
Interesting question.
I think worse is delivered to my house because it's a physical paper, and you must do this paper fire him or put it on the garbage, this other garbage. But if you if you take it from mail, yes, you can button there. You can put button and delete it from your box.
Yeah, you can just delete it, right? Okay, next one.
Yeah.
How much does junk mail bother, irritate, or anger you?
I think it's not of them because as I said, you make simple acts. You can delete it, and that's all.
Okay. Number 5.
Do you do anything to reduce the amount of junk mail you get?
Yes, you can block some addresses from these letters are sent to you, and it's stop. And I stop receive them.
Yeah, it's stop receiving it. Now, Olga, please, you ask and beg answer. Go, please.
Okay, why is junk mail also called spam mail?
Because they are the same things. They are advertising the same things as products and services. They are the same thing because of this. Because the same.
They are the same. Yeah. Next one.
What are common subjects for the junk mail you receive?
Yeah, interesting.
The common subjects it's about money. Now we talked before. It's about money. Someone wants money from you. I am from somewhere, and can you send me something, and I will do something for you. It's about money.
Yeah, the most interesting. Next one, please.
Have you ever replied or responded to junk mail?
Yes. No. Anytime
be honest. Be honest.
Yes, I didn't. I didn't reply anytime.
Okay. I never replied. Okay. Next one, please.
Yes, I never replied.
Should those who send junk mail go to prison?
Should those who send?
Yeah, the people who send junk mail, they shouldn't, right?
Okay. Yes, they shouldn't.
Next one, please.
Why do people send junk mail?
Yeah, why do they send junk mail?
For the benefit in the getting money.
Yes, for getting money. Okay, thank you. Students, big question. Shamsa, please ask and I'm gonna answer very fast.
When they were discussing and I had some time to get ready for first 3 questions and I can answer.
Okay, go. I'm gonna ask you 3 first questions then. What do you hate more, junk mail or pop-up ads?
I think I hate more pop-up advertisements because you just can ignore junk emails, but you can't ignore advertisement. You just
have to see. Press. You cannot press anything.
For example, if you want to use some app on your phone, you can't use it when you switch off your internet. But when you turn on your internet, it's just advertisement. In this case, also you cannot use your app. For example, a few days ago, I just started to read an online book, and there was so much advertisement, and it's just annoying when you're reading some very interesting information, and I would say, but advertisement is just you watching a movie, and in very interesting moments,
they just start popping up, right?
Yeah, they just start popping.
Then you think it is better to buy a book than just reading it online.
Yeah, it's of course better, but it's a little bit hard to find. That's why maybe, or not cheap, it's very expensive.
I agree.
You go difficult way watching all this advertisement.
Next one, number 2. What do you think of the email scammers who say their relative has died, having them millions of dollars, and they need your help?
Guys, what kind of help you need? You just can't spend all this money. Send me some $100 and just scam them. Yes, in this case, because they have already, as they mentioned, they have already $1 million. And what kind of help do you need, guys?
They need idea from you. They don't know where can he spend his money.
Idea. If they have, for example, $1 million, it would be better to ask an idea from the people who already have $1 million, because poor people can even can't imagine how to spend. How to invest. Инвестировать.
Yes, how to invest their money. They know just how to spend $100. So.
They know just to spend. Please do not forget that it's just scam. They don't need any idea.
You are just very logical, you know.
You in this case you can just make fun of him, just cheating on them, because it's just a scam.
Number 3, should governments, police, and software companies work harder to catch spam emailers?
Of course, it would be better. It would be great if my government studied from New Zealand experience to create some chatbots, because it costs citizens not $100, $1 million annually. And of course, it's not bad only for people, it's also bad for government, because so much money so much money dismissed
is wasted. Okay, so you can ask the 4th question. I'm gonna be answering very fast and
okay.
Go.
Blitz. Can you always detect spam mail from the subject?
No, probably 9% of the times, but 10% of times I will not be able to detect the spam.
Are you ever fooled by phishing mails, those that look like they have been spammed from a bank and ask you to confirm your private info?
No, exactly never. But I have been fooled by not me, but several people in. I've been working in a company, and several people have been fooled by a mail that they were from a very legit company, travel company in another country. And like we sent one of our employees from our company, travel company, to their country, and it looks like it was a spam, and like we spent several $1,000s to prepare all the products and send our manager to that country. Next one, please.
What would you do or say to someone who kept sending you spam mail?
Like probably nothing, because it makes no sense. It says like we have a saying in our culture. It says like you don't have to talk about literature to prostitutes, okay? Because they have no morals. That is the same. So you don't have to lecture them about morals, about correct things, because they are already spoiled. So you the better one just have to report and block and unsubscribe. So do whatever you can. You just be away from them. Next one, please.
Can I add something? Maybe
sure.
if you notice that lots of such emails, they all looks like being sent by some chatbots, because maybe you ask some question, you reply, for example, to such emails, and you will get very long email. Like I mean, it looks like you are just talking with chatbot, not with real people. In some cases, not always, but sometimes.
Yeah, I would love to, but I don't have time. Like I don't have time these days to even.
If it's chatbot, you just don't have to waste your time. Just ignore or block. And next question, sorry. Have you ever replied to a spam mail asking the sender to stop?
I replied to a spam mail asking the sender to stop. Have you ever replied to a spam mail asking the sender to stop? No, never.
Okay. Do you think spam has any negative impact on the internet?
I think so. Like, yeah, I think so. Nowadays we see is like our main job is we're often online course. Our main job is on Telegram, as like anybody can add you on Telegram groups and chats and things like that. Whenever like as I see, we have like other workers, they send messages on Telegram. Like some of our probably clients neglect our messages, don't look at our messages. And from here, I see that like when they are getting a lot of these kind of messages, adding to the groups and channels and so on, they just like, it is not effective for them, you know? That is like a very downside of the spam messages. So it makes the legit businesses, it makes very hard for legit businesses to grow their business through messaging apps or social media, because like they just don't pay attention. So
have you ever come across junk mail that was useful or interesting?
No, whenever I say junk mail, I do not even read the second line. I just block it. Number
But
10.
how can you как можете понять, что это спам? How can you
Whenever
understand?
they say, oh, like this is a huge opportunity, and you just delete it. So they never mail you with huge opportunity. If they have huge opportunity, they themselves use it. Don't worry.
I think you never came across with very, I think, master scammer.
Okay.
Don't
wish it for me.
And do you think junk mail will ever disappear?
I don't think so. No, never. Probably never. But never say never, but probably not, because like in our next topic, it is about AI using against all of this stuff like junk mails and other stuff. But I don't think they like are gonna disappear very soon. Probably the next decades. No, it's not gonna disappear, because like everybody is opening Telegram is like 1 billion users, and all of them are creating some kind of junk bots and message, and like, can you imagine? And there is other apps, and so many big companies, and all in all, there are Google and Amazon and like Facebook and Microsoft. These are huge companies, and like in addition to all of that, there are like satellite companies who like I think they have Skynet, like aerospace company who is sending satellites to the space, and they have their own servers and all over the world and so on. And there is like Russian, I think, satellites, aerospace companies who send satellites to the space, and they have their servers and like billions of data. And there is also SpaceX by Elon Musk. He has also like have this huge like internet, network internet in the space. And all of them have like their huge servers. Inside their servers, like there are billions of companies and spam emails and bots and other stuff. So I don't think like someone in the near future is gonna take a look at those spam things. So
yes, I think it's very hard to trace each bots which make the scam operation. Yes, and it's a huge amount of these bots nowadays, and it will be for decades to eliminate these scammers, this scam
yes,
in common.
yeah, like they
It's
are
very
also
hard. It's very hard.
like you cannot even imagine what is happening with the internet in the world. You cannot imagine. I think if you can imagine, there is a saying like на русском да меньше знаешь, крепче спишь. I think like if you know a lot, and it will be very hard for you to digest all the information available in the world. It is enormously huge, you know. It is like extra enormous. Yes, it is unimaginably enormous. So that is why like I think it is very rare that someone is gonna build something that is gonna fix the spam and bot problems in the internet. So thank you so much, guys, for participating in the lesson. Olga, Shanza, Idbek, thank you to like all of you. So I hope it was interesting and you learned something.
Yeah.
And we could not discuss the second topic. We are already discussing for about 90 minutes. Thank you for your patience. And I hope like you got some value from the lesson, and I hope to continue our conversation in our like next topic in the future. Thank you everybody for participating. See you in future lessons. Have a good night, day, and morning.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for watching or listening to this conversation. Hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to this channel and like this video so we can create more videos like this. See you in future videos. Bye bye.